Flooding in Pakistan. Introduction. Monsoon rains and river overflow. Impact on agriculture. Infrastructure damage. Humanitarian crisis. Economic losses. Government response and relief efforts. Climate change and adaptation measures. International aid and cooperation. Conclusion. Flooding is a recurrent natural disaster in Pakistan, posing significant challenges to the country's development and causing widespread devastation. The country experiences heavy monsoon rains, overflowing rivers, and flash floods, leading to agricultural losses, infrastructure damage, humanitarian crisis, and economic setbacks. Monsoon season brings heavy rainfall to many parts of Pakistan, causing rivers like the Indus and its tributaries to overflow their banks. Flash floods are also common, particularly in hilly regions and urban areas with poor drainage system. The impact of flooding on agriculture is severe. Crops and farmlands are destroyed, resulting in significant losses for farmers. The disruption of agriculture led to food insecurity and inflation, affecting the overall economy. Infrastructure damage is another consequence of flooding. Roads, bridges, and communication networks are often washed away, isolating communities and hindering relief efforts. Flooding also affects power and water supply and puts a strain on healthcare and emergency services. The human cost of flooding is immense. Communities are displaced and internal migration becomes common as people seek safety. Shelter, food, and water shortages create a humanitarian crisis, and the risk of waterborne diseases spreads rapidly in flooded areas. Economically, flooding leads to significant losses. Property and assets are damaged, and businesses and industries suffer disruptions. The setback to economic growth and development takes time to recover. The government responds to flood with disaster management and early warning systems. Rescue operations and evacuation plans are activated to save lives. Relief supplies and rehabilitation efforts are provided to affected communities. Climate change exacerbates floods events, making them more frequent and intense. Adaptation measures are necessary to address the changing climate and minimize the impacts of flooding. Implementing climate resilient infrastructure and promoting community-based adaptation strategies are crucial. International aid and cooperation play a vital role in dealing with flooding in Pakistan. Assistance from international organizations and donor countries helps in relief and recovery efforts. Collaboration in disaster risk reduction and preparedness can lead to more effective response mechanisms. In conclusion, flooding in Pakistan is a recurrent natural disaster that has significant social, economic, and environmental impacts. Mitigation strategies, preparedness, and long-term planning are necessary to build resilience against flooding. By working together with international partners and implementing climate-smart measures, Pakistan can better cope with flooding and safeguard the well-being of its citizens.